Hey guys, it's Tasha Eriksen. I hope you're all doing well. Long time no see. So, as you guys know, I don't really make videos anymore. I have a lot to say all the time. Well, actually, I make lots of videos, but I'm always doing them as private deliveries for my clients on Etsy and on my website, stashaeriksen.com. I'm currently in California. I don't know if I don't use Facebook anymore. I have a couple of Instagrams, a healer page and a personal page, but I don't really use social media at all. Not a big fan. But I've been away for a long time. As many of you know, I had this serious accident a few years ago and was paralyzed in my face and had tons of surgeries left and right. Well, I finally had my final surgery to fix my paralyzed face, and my eyebrows are moving a little better now. This one didn't used to move at all due to my head getting ripped open and my wrist getting broken. But hey, the bad guys always try to take me down, but I am stronger than that. So, anyway, I'm a little tired. Sorry for the messy hair and everything. But it's just been a while since I've checked in with everybody. I'm in California. I don't know how long, but I'm here for the moment. I've been doing a lot of hands-on healing. I landed in Colorado and then drove from Colorado all the way to Central California. I'm in Monterey, California, Monterey Bay at the moment. And yeah, as I pass through Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, all these different places, I was meeting up with a lot of Navajo elders and various tribal leaders and stuff like that. For those of you that don't know, I have a Cherokee background, and I'm the seventh generation of my grandmother, who was a very powerful medicine woman named Yagu, which is known as a beloved woman, or I guess you could call her the last Cherokee princess. Her name was Nancy Ward. That was her Americanized name, but her true name was Nanyehi Five Killer Kingfisher of the Deer Clan and the Wolf Clan. So when you're at the end of the seventh generation, typically a legacy is passed on to you. So for those of you who know my past or know my story, is that I was never really a spiritual person. I might have been naturally, but I wasn't someone who studied any of this stuff. All of my gifts were given to me basically divinely. It came out of nowhere. I wrote a whole book about it called Diary of an Asset, which is on Amazon. If anybody wants to read the story, it's pretty long. But anyway, my gifts were gifted to me by the universe. This is, of course, I've studied things since my abilities came, but it all came very naturally. And I always kept hearing this download from my seventh grandmother saying, I'm passing my legacy on, seventh generation, passing on my legacy. And I didn't really know what it meant, so I got very obsessed with studying her and learning shamanism and all these different things to kind of, I was inspired by her story. But essentially, she fully and completely awakened me back in 2012 and gifted me all these abilities to read past lives, to heal, to do all these different things. And it took me many years to kind of figure out even what I was capable of and fine tune things and stuff like that. And I'm still figuring it out. But since I landed here in California and started doing this journey, driving across America, it was like new abilities just started flooding in. So she's almost completely, I think, passed the torch to me now. And my healing abilities are insane now. Most of the work that I do from a distance because I've been in Norway really long, or I'm only one person and I can't be, you know, physically there with everybody. So I mastered the art of what I call distance deliverance, which is removing negative entities and demons and bad guys from people's body, mind, and spirit and chakra centers from a distance. So I was trained as an ordained minister way back in the day, like 2012 or 2013. I was ordained, and so I learned, of course, the art of exorcism, but now I've found a way to fine tune it and be able to do it from afar. Lower negative entity attachments are such a big deal right now. People don't realize it when they have negative entities attached to them, but it changes everything about your life. These entities, again, they like to latch onto chakra centers and feed off of them because they get energetic food from our energy. and they typically like lower negative energy. So once a spirit has attached to you, it will kind of trick you in lots of ways. It will be like tell you things in your mind that are negative, make you doubt yourself, make you um, doubt other people. You can see things visually, like hallucinations that aren't there. There's a lot of different things they can do. They can attach to the lower chakras and affect your being in your power, your sense of power, also your sexual organs. Some of these entities will even literally have virtual sex with you, energetic sex with you, causing sleep paralysis. Typically, these are known as incubus or succubus demons that will attach to people's sexual energy centers and kind of give them sleep paralysis where they can't move, and they will like literally sexually attack them while they're sleeping. And this has become a really big epidemic. Um, it just got out of control. So as I was coming across the country and I would meet these elders, a lot of them were seeing my grandmother within me. A lot of people knew who she was. You can Google her. Nancy Ward. Just Google Nancy Ward Cherokee. Her story's insane. She led the Trail of Tears. She was super powerful. Um, I am by no means anywhere near where she was, but I hope to be someday. And my point is that I had not hands-on healed anyone in years. And these were like, elders. These were people who already were medicine men, and I didn't meet any women. Oh, one I healed, one medicine woman. But essentially, these were medicine men, and they had been doing this type of work for years. And when they saw me, they were dropping to their knees, calling me Mother Earth and all this stuff, and begging me to heal them. And it was just such a humbling experience for me. I didn't know what to do. So I would just, yeah, do whatever was natural. Whether I would, some of the people I just hugged, and I could feel like that my heart chakra would align with their heart chakra, and I could like transmute and absorb and pull out all their darkness with my heart. Our hearts emit electromagnetic frequencies, and they're very powerful conductors of electromagnetic frequencies. So I didn't realize this either. I had to like, after I was doing all this for people along the way, I had to start looking up what was I doing with my heart? Because it was natural, but I didn't know what I was doing. It wasn't intentional. It was just natural. So I Googled it and studied that, yeah, the heart has an electromagnetic frequency that's the most powerful frequency. They talk about the Schumann resonance, which is basically the heartbeat of planet Earth or Mother Earth. And it's very similar. It works in the same way. This type of new healing that I've been gifted with has been working for people. So it was very humbling. I mean, these guys were super old, and I was humbled to be in their presence to meet these people. And they would break down in tears and were just doubled over. They were giving me gifts of jewelry that they made out of copper or turquoise or silver or whatever. And it just made me realize that, whoa, I've been sitting on my computer doing this work from a distance for 12 years on Etsy, 12 years on my website, on YouTube, all this stuff, but I haven't laid my hands on anybody. And part of that was to protect myself because I don't want to absorb negative entities. But at the same time, yeah, I didn't know I could do this. So, after multiple people that I healed along the way, and these were all chance encounters, I wasn't looking to go heal people. I was driving and stopping at different truck stops or gift shops or getting Mexican food. And I would just encounter these people, and through small casual conversations, these things would come up, and I would feel that they needed healing. One guy, his daughter had been in a horrible car accident and passed away, and he hadn't healed from it, and she hadn't gone home yet, if you know what I'm saying. A lot of spirits get trapped when people pass away, especially when it's tragic like that. So I healed him, I healed his heart, he broke down, and I literally had this visual of her just going up, her spirit going home. I was like, what am I doing and what's going on here? But it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. So point of me showing up today is to let you guys know, A, that I'm in California. Again, I don't know how long I'll be here for. Um, but while I'm here, it has been suggested to me by many people along the journey here and since I've landed here that I need to do some type of hands-on healing for people, but on a larger scale. So this brings me to the idea of doing some retreats. And I know there's a lot of people out there that do these type of retreats and they're really well versed and they charge thousands and thousands of dollars and all this stuff. I don't know if I'd ever be okay with that. I'd have to look to see what the costs are to whatever I'm doing. I would never feel okay with asking tons of money for anybody. Everybody knows on my Etsy store, my website, all I do is give sales and give coupons. And I would do literally everything. If I was financially stable enough, I would literally do this for free because I love it. It's so rewarding to me to see the looks on people's faces and to genuinely, as an empath, feel the difference in them after I heal them. I really would. I would genuinely do this for free because I get such great rewards from it. Um, but I can't do it completely for free. But anyway, point being is I will definitely make these retreats as affordable as possible. So I have 3 tentative locations that I have been thinking of. The first one would be Mount Shasta, California, which is pretty close to where I am right now. The second one would be Sedona, Arizona, which is, of course, a very powerful portal. Lots of spiritual retreats and things go down there. Um, I've had actually a lot of, I have been there, but haven't really been there because I've picked up on a lot of dark energy that's also come out of there. There's a lot of fake spiritual gurus that live in Sedona and take advantage of people. And I've encountered a lot of these people like through Facebook and stuff like that, which is why I don't have Facebook anymore. And I just didn't want to be associated with people that are fake. I cannot even tell a half truth or rush a reading or anything. I will be immediately punished. Not that I'd want to, but there's so many scammers out there, is my point, pretending to be something they're not, pretending to do this work when they're really not. So I had to kind of distance myself from a lot of people in Sedona, but I know for a fact, because of these energetic portals that are there and because of the power, but also the darkness there, that's a perfect place to do healing work. Because if anything, they need it. The last place is it's Olympia, Washington. It's it's almost like the quietest place in the world. There's like these forests and stuff there. I'm hoping I'm getting that right now. I have to look a little deeper into it, but this was something that divinely just crossed my path. Yeah, if you guys know, I might be wrong. I don't want to start typing while I'm recording. But yes, this is part of Washington State that's known as the most peaceful, serene, quietest place in the world. And it's this magical forest and there's groves everywhere. And, trees are our ancestors. They're so powerful. Trees have a lot to tell us and teach us. And in Monterey here, actually, where I'm living, the trees here are insane. People should just go on Google and look up trees in Monterey, California. They're all hundreds of years old. They're massive. They're tall. They've got the tree beard, that stuff that hangs down, hanging from them. You can tell that this place where I am right now is under this little special pocket. It has not been reset by the resetters. For those of you out there that know about Tartaria and mud floods and stuff like that, this place hasn't been reset for some reason. Where San Francisco is like the hub of the resets, which isn't so far away, for some reason Monterey's always been safe. And it's right along the bay, it's right along the coast. There's sea lions everywhere, dolphins, whales. I got deer. If anyone's on my Instagram, you've seen I have deer coming up to me like every day just from the wild. The birds are everywhere. This place is magical. So I would think that I would probably like to do one here as well, but I just don't know where yet. I've never been here before until I moved here. And I've only been here about a month. And again, I don't know how long I'll be here for, but it's a very powerful place. There's something to be said about a place that hasn't been reset by the controllers. They tried to do a couple of resets this year. For those of you who know what I'm talking about with the mud floods, if you don't, look up a civilization known as Tartaria and mud floods. and you'll get schooled on it. This video would be 100 hours long if I try to tap into that right now. But it's a reset of our reality. And when they do that, they flood everybody. And yeah, all these buildings get founded and all this stuff. But a lot of these buildings were created by us in the past. Long story. Maybe if you guys want, I can do a video about Tartarian mud floods. I can just, it's for another day. That's not what this video is about. But anyway, this place I'm in has never been reset. I know for a fact. They usually do it every 200 to 300 years. These trees are way too old that are standing, that there's no way this place was affected. So I don't know really what guided me here, but I'm happy to be here for as long as I can. And I'm here and ready and willing to help as many of you that need my help in person. So I'm going to do these retreats. They'll be like just a couple days, 1 or 2 days, nothing crazy. I'll make them as affordable as possible. I'll find where people can get lodging and hotels that are affordable. Because for me, it's like healing should be affordable. We already have to pay for healthcare in this country. It's been so weird for me to be here from Norway where healthcare is free. We don't have homeless. We don't have crime. It's been another world. So I definitely can't be here probably forever. But while I'm here, I'll make the most of it to help as many people as I can. So I'm going to try to start doing the research now and, organize 3 or 4 retreats that I can realistically do over the next 6 months or so. And I will be back on YouTube more. I promise to make more content and let you guys know where I'm going, what I'm doing, what I'm up to. And for those of you watching this video that are still with me, even though I haven't made a video in 8 months, thanks for staying. Give me your suggestions. Where would you like me to come and heal you? I can go anywhere. What would you like to see getting done? Because I will definitely align with other people as well. Things like sound healing are super resonant to me right now. All this different stuff, especially with sounds and vibrations, is really important to heal humanity. I am by no means an expert in sound healing, but I do play around with crystal bowls and singing bowls and things like that. So I will definitely try to link up with some people that are experts in sound healing and incorporate that in with these retreats. And then I will probably be standing up there talking to everybody, letting the divine come through with whatever you guys need to know right now. And then I will be willing to heal everybody that I possibly can, realistically, hands-on, or from my heart to yours. And that won't be any additional charge for me to heal. If you pay your ticket to come to the retreat, it's part of the whole thing. But this is the only way that I feel like I can come and make a different type of an impact that I can online. And again, probably can't do this forever. Probably won't be here forever. I never know what Father Sky has lined up for me, but this is where I'm supposed to be right now. And what's coming through very strongly for me to do to help all of you. So in the comments, tell me where you want me to come to, what's the city you want me to come to, give me suggestions of what you'd like to see, people you'd like for me to link up with. I know a lot of like the first waiver people that are healers and guides and, teachers and all this stuff. So I have a pretty good network for people that I've been connected to since 2012 when all this went down. So give me your suggestions, give me your feedback. I would love to hear what you guys want and what you need. Also, the Mandela effect seems to be trending again. I don't know what's going on. I guess it's this whole TikTok wave. I don't have a TikTok, but I'm going to have to get one. So I'll see you guys on there when I am as well. But my book is flying off the shelves again. Mandela effect's back and it's getting crazier. So I know. I never did volume 2. Everybody's like, where's that book? It took me so long to write volume 1. It's 350 pages and I barely scratched anything. I ended up just going alphabetical. I got through like A through C or something. So there's so much that's happened since then. So I know that everybody wants me to do Mandela Effect Book 2 or more. Lots of podcasts and radio shows are reaching out to me again, begging for interviews, and it's been pretty crazy. So who knew? This was one video I made back in 2016 about the Mandela Effect, and then I suddenly became the expert. Still don't know what caused it, though. Maybe I do. But yeah, a lot of people are coming back out of the woodwork, finding my old videos, finding my book, and going, yo. So that's something that's coming back as well. So I'd love to hear if anybody has any new Mandela effects they want to share with me, share away. As always, anybody who leaves me or sends me residual evidence or Mandela effects gets included in the books that I do because my books are not novels, they are research projects. I present all the evidence that people send me, and it's a book that is for the community. If you haven't read the book and you know about Mandela Effect, check out The Mandela Effect, Everything is Changing by Sasha Eriksen, and it's on Amazon. Super affordable. I don't make any money off that book. I don't like to, here I go with the theme again. I don't like to make money off this work I do. It just should be, people should be educated, people should be healed. That's normal. Normal to me anyway. So, yeah, link up with me there. For, probably would make sense if I do these retreats to get up and talk about Mandela effects for everybody too. I'm more of an educator than a healer. I guess I'm both, but I really love educating people, and that's like a big part of my deal and what I do. Um, Even when I heal people, I make super long videos after explaining every step of what I've done and educating you on how you can protect yourself and cleanse yourself and heal yourself moving forward. I usually have the hope that once somebody comes to me for healing and I heal them, that they'll never have to come back again unless they want to. Because, yeah, I'm only one person and there's so many people that are suffering, and that's what God tapped me here to do. Never thought I'd go from a casting producer in Hollywood to doing this, but that's how you know when your destiny is knocking on your door and you're fated for something. When you don't have to study your ass off and work hard towards a goal. It's like it just comes. That's natural. I have multiple college degrees that I don't even use. And then this just happened. So it's like, yeah, that's what I'm here to do. So for those of you out there that have been wanting to meet me or link up or have a healing, this would be the best way and best time to do it is if I'm doing it in person. So I look forward to your feedback and you guys letting me know where you want me to go and what you'd like for me to share. 2222 on the video. And yeah, I look forward to helping all of you. My Etsy store, something is up with it right now. I don't know what's going on, but it's like been offline for about a week. It's just saying Stasha Eriksen is not selling on Etsy. And I'm like, yes, I am. So I don't know what's happening with that. But my website is very active and still going, and that is stashaeriksen.com. So if anybody needs healing, needs deliverance, just want a diagnosis to know if you need it, you can get all of those services on the services tab of my website, and I'm here for all of you. I have a big sale going until New Year's as well, so hit me up on the website as well. Okay, so I miss you guys. I love you guys. I hope to see all of you sometime within the next 6 months, and keep this journey going. I do promise to make more content, at least while I'm here. When I'm back in Norway, I'm very busy, I'm very focused. It's very distracting for me to show up and make content all the time when I literally always have a super long waiting list of people waiting to be healed. And I like to give 100% to anybody that I'm helping. So it is very distracting for me to show up and just make content all the time. But if TikTok is as crazy as it is and the videos are short, I can probably easily handle slipping in a 3-minute video every couple of days or once a week at least, maybe. But yeah, I miss you guys, love you guys ever so much, and I look forward to seeing all of you and hearing all of you with my heart. Okay, bye bye.